do we really have the obligation to provide to our parents? Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Alfie, the founder and content creator of the Moneymalism Ph. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And here in our channel, we talks about minimal living, personal finance, and self-development. And thank you so much guys for subscribing again. Okay, and thank you so much also because we are now available on Spotify. We have this passion project, Simpleng podcast. Basically, we invite people to interview them, to learn with them about their experience, about things. We talk about topics under minimal living, personal finance, and their journey towards self-development. And we have been successfully uploaded our first ever episode in Spotify. This is one of the greatest achievements of mine. And thank you so much guys for listening to our first ever episode. How hard as a millennial breadwinner to start personal finance. Hello, and welcome to Simpleng Podcast, a passion project of the Moneymalism Ph. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Come on and let's join us in designing a simple and meaningful life. Get rid of sheets and focus on what's giving value to our lives. Okay, thank you so much guys for listening to that. And in this episode, I would love to share with you kung ano yung natutunan ko, self-reflection about the topic that we had, the good conversation we had with Miss Anime Arevalo. Many of us feel the pressure of giving back to our parents, especially that we are now stable, we are now earning our income. So no question on that, on giving back, because our parents brought us since we are young. We are grateful and we honor them, and we are giving our gratitude in the best possible that we can. But to what extent nga ba tayo mag-give back sa ating parents? Do we really have the obligation to provide to our parents? So, yun yung mga questions na tumatak sa akin. And I wanted to make this video because a lot of my friends who is breadwinner, marami sa kanila ang nahihirapan to start their journey towards wealth or towards personal finance, because they say, or yung rason nila is they are breadwinner in the family, they provide kung ano yung pangangailangan ng bawat isa sa pamilya. So in this episode, in this video, I would love to share with you my thoughts and my reflections. Number one that I've learned from Miss Anime Arevalo is first, yes, we are grateful enough because parents brought us from kung ano tayo ngayon. And before you give back to your family, I know you have now your stable income. And the first that I learned from her is to check first your own finances, because before giving back to your parents. And make sure also that you ask yourself, meron ba akong capacity to give? Meron ba akong capacity to give financial support to my parents. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hindi naman masama magbigay. Kasi nga, happy pa tayo. We are grateful enough to give back to our parents. Pero, naisip ba natin minsan na bigay lang tayo ng bigay and then hindi natin iniisip kung ano yung matitira sa atin? So, think of helping yourself first. Check your own financial status. Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, maiintindihan yan ng ating mga parents. Diba? And if giving back to our parents will put you to financial disadvantage, diba? Mas malaki pa magiging problema natin in the future. I have this kind of principle na before I give back to others is I should help first myself in order to give back to them or to my parents. And it's not a bad thing if sometimes we say no or declining yung request ng ating mga parents to support them financially. So, make sure to check your finance first. Help yourself assess your financial situations right now before anything else. Ayan, yung pangalawa kong natutunan about our first episode is that you need to set your personal boundaries. The owner of what you earn is you and not your parents. Let them know their limitations about deciding on your finances. And also set the conditions and the timetable as to when you could give and when you could not. So, what I love with our conversation is, kasi sometimes nahihiya tayo to open up with our parents. Kahit na, alam mo yun, kinikim-kim natin yung nararamdaman natin minsan and hindi tayo makapag-open up ng ating mga mabigat na pasanin. Yung alam mo yung nahihirapan ka na to become a breadwinner and nahihirapan ka pa mag-open up sa parents mo. So, this is one thing that I love with the conversation because it really helps if you have open communication to your parents. So, the next one and the last one is give willingly and cheerfully. Hindi yung you become a breadwinner because you are obliged or you have this kind of responsibilities. And if you choose to give because your parents are your utmost priority right now and you want to express your gratitude to them this way, then you may go and give to them the support, the financial support that they deserve. And if you choose not to help them because you don't have the capacity to finance or support them, it's okay. It does not make you less as a person because at the end of the day, it is not the money. It's the blood that binds us to our parents. I know this is part of our culture because we are family-oriented. We Filipinos are family-oriented and it's part of the culture to give back to our parents, to show our gratitude to them because they brought us kung saan man tayo ngayon. Pero know your limitations, know to what extent you give to your parents, and live a meaningful life. And thank you to Miss Anime because I realized everything. Even if I'm not a breadwinner right now and I'm not obliged or I don't have the responsibility to support or finance my family, but at the end of the day, if you feel like you want to give back, just give cheerfully and give with gratitude. not a responsibility, not an obligation. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you want to join us in our Facebook group, feel free to join us, the Moneymalism Ph Tribe, and follow us also in our social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all at the Moneymalism PH. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and share it to your friends. And also, please support our passion project, available now in Spotify, Simpleng Podcast. And if you wanted to join in our collaboration session, please email us at themanimalism@gmail.com, and we are happy to guest you in our podcast. Ayan. Thank you so much guys for watching. Keep safe everyone, and goodbye.